This is BB from clutterclearinglifecoaching.com, and I want to talk tonight about a topic that's it's not depression, but it's like when you are on an emotional roller coaster. When you go from feeling positive about things, like this can work, I can do this, I can get this done, I know how to do this, I've got this. Then you go from feeling positive to feeling negative about it. And you haven't made a move. You haven't done anything. You're just on this emotional roller coaster going in different directions. Now, feeling positive is one part of the roller coaster. Feeling you go from feeling positive to feeling absolutely certain it's not going to work. You haven't done anything yet. You have not even looked at anything yet. You have not even consulted with anyone. You've not lifted a finger to do anything, but you are now certain, with certainty, that it's not going to happen. You know it's not going to happen. You just don't have what it takes. You don't have it. You don't have a handle on it. You don't know how. You don't want to know how. And then you go from feeling basically nothing sometimes, like you're just going, when you get overwhelmed, you just shut down, you go to nothing, so that's the third one. And then you get too many emotions again. So we got the positive, emotional overload. That's, you go from positive to negative, and you burn yourself out, you feel absolutely nothing, and then you go back up again, and you start the process all over again. Now, this has happened, I'm sure, how many people are on the planet? About 8 billion people. Let's say 7 billion are adults. It's happened to 7 billion people. So you're not alone in this. This is like an everyday occurrence in people's lives. It happens on a daily basis. It's nothing to feel ashamed about. It's nothing to feel like, well, man, there's something really wrong with me. Something to feel like where you can't talk to someone about it. It happens to everybody. If you tell a friend, they'll probably say, you know what, the same thing happens to me. You'll be surprised. It happens to everybody. But what I want to focus on tonight is this something you really want to do. Something to undertake. Something that needs to get done for you to get to the next stage of your life. For you to have a different outcome regarding a particular area in your life. Something that needs to be completed, something that needs to be addressed. But you go from optimism to definitely no optimism, to feeling it's fruitless, foolish, give up, to feeling nothing, and then feeling overwhelmed again. So, what do you do in a situation like this? How do you handle it? What are the steps that you can take to go from overwhelm to, like, just for a moment, to get those feelings under control, or those emotions, or those thoughts, because they're thought processes, and then the emotions, they just jump up to meet them. And then you have this swirling mass of energy in your tummy, in your chest, in your intestines, in your head, in your throat, in your neck. You feel it, depends on how in tune you are with your body, you'll feel it in various parts of your body. If not, sometimes some people feel it in their whole bodies. So with that being said, how do you get it under control? How do you go from feeling like it's just not going to work? Nothing can be done about this. This is a done deal. I can't do this. You've convinced yourself that you cannot do this. You've convinced yourself that this is futile and fruitless, and it's not going to be worth your time or your effort. But then you want it. You're being pulled by your dreams now. You're being pulled by logic. You're being pulled by heartfelt emotions. Because you know this is good for you. But here you have this nest of vipers, all these ugly emotions that are pulling at you, just diluting that positivity, diluting that enthusiasm, diluting that need to be focused and just move forward with what is it that you want to do. It pulls and it tears it apart piece by piece by piece by piece. Dissect it. Sometimes you wonder, is like you have a split personality. They're just dissecting. It's just dissecting. So again, what do you do to keep a balance? What do you do to shed that load, to just quiet down that nest of vipers? What do you do? I offer EFT. I offer the Sedona method. I offer meditation. I offer visualization. I offer creative visualization, which is a combination of visualization, EFT, and releasing in the same sequence, which I think works wonders. That you can release while visualizing. Because it helps to quell that nest of vipers. So that merry-go-round that you are on, or that roller coaster, that emotional roller coaster. Because it's amazing, isn't it? How we can think of a thing that we want. We think of something that we want, and we know it's good for us. We know this is something that we want. We're being pulled by our dreams, by a desire, by a want, by a need, by something that makes us feel great, whatever that may be in the moment. Yet here comes these negative emotions, try to override, take over, commandeer everything you have that is positive, and flip it into you know for sure. And that's the thing that used to get to me when I started learning about this, and finding out about myself, finding out about how all this works, is that feeling of the certainty it comes with. It almost convinces you that it knows what it's talking about. All these fears, I call it an it. Like it has some sort of benefit to it, to be afraid, to make a move. You shouldn't try. You can't do that. You know you can't do that. You cannot get that done. You can't reach for the stars. You can't do this thing. This could happen. That could happen. By the time these nest of vipers are finished with you, you've convinced yourself that it will happen that way. And again, you haven't lifted a finger from where you are yet. You don't know. What you're doing is eliminating the possibilities, eliminating the good, eliminating that which is just pulling you, and replacing it with reasons why you can't, and then it becomes reasons why you won't do it. It's like giving in to negativity, giving in to emotional overwhelm. And when the thing is gone from you, when the opportunity is missed, and it's given to someone else, or the thing that you want is if you wanted if the car is sold, the house is sold, the apartment is given to someone else, the storefront that you want is gone, then you feel that sense of regret. You feel a sense of regret. And then all the fears that were convincing you, or all the nest of vipers that were convincing you that you cannot do that, they will disappear. You will see how quickly they disappear. They're gone. They don't take credit for that. They'll be like, you on your own. You shouldn't have listened to us in the first place. So, how do you get to quell that overwhelm? So that you, instead of being certain that you're going to fail and this is not going to work and it's not going to go the way you want, without lifting a finger to actually try, how do you get there? To where at least on a neutral ground where I'm going to try this because I really want to do this. I'm going to put the time, I'm going to put the energy, I'm going to invest in this because it's like something that I really want is like an investment in myself because it makes me feel better. It makes me take me to a higher ground. And write down your findings. And if you need help one-on-one coaching with BB, which is me, my website is clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. That is clearing the clutter, clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. Just go through the website, see what I have to offer. It's just a small portion of what I do. And fill out the contact form and make sure you put your phone number on there. I can give you a call and we will see if whatever your issues you're having, if it's something that I can help you with, and we'll take it from there. My rates are reasonable. That I know for sure. And I do work on a sliding scale as well. So check it out, and in the meanwhile, be true to you and write down what you think is emotionally overwhelming you so that you're able to face them on paper. Until the next video, peace.